Good morning, beloved. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is absolutely wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do? What is going on with you in your world? What be happening with you? Sending love, grace, and peace and wholeness your way. Just blessings, blessings, blessings for an amazing day for you. So, we're talking about this notion of flow all week long, of being in the flow, being in that space, in that place where you just like in the zone, where you're able to do what you need to do with little effort, with ease, and just almost mindlessly, right? Able to meet the goal, the need, all of the things, right? And you do it just so flawlessly. We're not talking about perfection though, we're talking about flow and just being in that spot, in the sweet spot where you're able to produce and be efficient and effective and just be in rhythm, alignment, all the things, right? And so make sure that you curate the conditions for it, right? Your flow conditions. What does it take for you to be in flow? So, for those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it, let's do it. For those of you who will hashtag and replay it, I love it, I love it. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, I might never know you on, I can appreciate that. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl to keep doing what she's doing, thank you, thank you, thank you. For making yourself available, for being used, for doing what you do, the way you do it, because only you can do it how you do it, you know? Now that we got that out the way, let's get back to flow because I had skipped that intro. Hi, Myra. So good to see you. So good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. So, Virginia from Virginia. Good morning, dear. Good morning. This idea of flow. What conditions do you need to find yourself in a place of flow? What conditions are required of you to be in a place of flow? What are those conditions for you? So I invite you to figure out what those conditions are and make sure that you do them, right? Find out those conditions, make sure that you curate. Nobody does it like you do at 5 a.m. Trust me. Hey, Frank. Hey, my friend. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. And so find your spot, find your way, find what it is that help you to do what it is that you do and go with it, beloved. Go with it. So typically to find myself in a place of flow, I need solitude, I need quiet, I need time for contemplation, I need exposure to material, to content, to experiences. I need space where I can receive downloads from the throne room of grace and mercy. I need the connection with the creator of all that is created. Um, and and so then I just receive. I'm able to receive, and from that place of receiving, I'm able to bring it in, have it to fit, to make sense, to align with the message that Papa would bring through me, and then I just share the message in whatever format it is that he would have me to share it in. Do you see? And so I know the conditions that I need. Like I can't be running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I just can't. I miss things. I'm not focused. I feel anxious and out of sort, out of pocket. All of the things, right? All of those things is what I experience when I am not in flow, when I'm not in flow. I prefer to be in flow no matter what it is that I'm doing. If I'm having a conversation, I want to be present. I want to be focused. I want to be able to be with the person, to literally listen and hear them for understanding of their lived experience of what's my contribution to this conversation. Do you see? And so just creating the conditions that will allow you to be in flow when it's time for you to do the thing. So right now I'm in a place of writing. I'm in a place of creating because I've got some things in the hopper. Like I've got some things lined up, got some dates on the calendar, got some things to do to produce in a way that only I can produce them. And so, what about you? What are your conditions for curating a situation of flow? For being in a place of flow, of alignment, it's just a rhythm, like everything you touch turn to gold, right? It's like, you watch athletes, you can tell when they're in flow because they don't miss a 3-pointer. I mean, they just hit it. They hit it right. It's like the net and them are one. So, what are your tools? What are your technologies? What are your strategies? What are the things that you have to be one with in order to be in flow, in order to produce at a maximum level of production, in order to bring that the only way you can bring it? And so I find myself in those spaces often. One, for me, I can't jump from thing to thing to thing, meaning that I can't have my hands in too many pots or too many, different ways of showing up because it's too much for me. It's just too much. Like I need to stick and stay. I need I need to stick and stay. And look, if you look at my life, you can see I'm sticking and staying. My husband and I have been together for 46 years. That's sticking and staying. I have friendships that outdate that. Friendships that go back to elementary school and on up. I'm sticking and staying. My church home, first member, and that was 4 years ago this year, sticking and staying. Do you see? Um, my job I retired from 36 years, stuck and stayed. My other job I retired for almost 20 years, right, as a professor. So I just believe in sticking and staying. I do. It works for me. It works for me. I like life giving, healthy community. And when I find that I'm sticking and staying, if it's not life giving or healthy, I am not sticking and I am not staying. That does not work for me. And so when we think about this notion of life giving and sticking and staying and things like that, um, so the same comes for now this producing and production and things of that nature. I um ultimately I have one message, and my life's purpose is to add more love into the world, one life-giving conversation at a time. That's it. Now it looks like a lot of things. I might be writing a book. I might be writing entries into a book. Good morning, honey bun. Good morning, Erica. I might be doing a therapy session. I might be doing executive coaching. I might be creating workshops. It might be the Self Love Queens Adventure. It might be the life transforming experience, which is LTE, and it's a live group coaching that I do 2 Saturdays a month, right? It might be I'm producing a workshop for someone. Hey, Brian, good morning, sis. I love you back. But all of it is the same thing, right? It's the same thing. Um, and that is the thing that I am um, some kind of way. Love is the main ingredient, and the package will look different. So, or I might be teaching a course. Oh my God. So we just did the 4th session, and we have one more session of our final course of the year, and it's our Happier Now course. Happier, choosing happier, choosing to be happier. We don't chase happiness, we choose happier. Don't chase happiness, choose happier. And last night, if you all have never heard of Dr. Gladys McGarry, she was a 103-year-old woman, a doctor, medical doctor, who just died this year, 103 years old. She was doing podcasts and interviews and writing books and all the things, living her life to the fullest, to the utmost. We allowed her to teach us last night. We took lessons from a 103-year-old, and it was on fire. It was dynamite. It was a blessing beyond measure. And so we have one more class. Next Tuesday will be our final class on happiness, living a happier life. You get to choose. Like this whole idea of I just want to be happy. Okay, that's 100% your choice. No one can stop you from being happy, and no one can make you be happy. Right? No matter what it is, if we decide that we're not going to be happy, no one can make us. But if we decide that we're going to be, nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us. Right? Situations and things can happen, but you can decide you're going to be happier. Happiness is elusive. Like happy. The idea I just want to be happy. That's not sustainable. We can have happy moments, right? But we can always be happier. And so that's the goal. The journey is a journey of adding happiness, right? Being happier. Anyway, I'm not, not trying to teach the course this morning. I'm just trying to give you a snippet of where we've been for the last 4 weeks. It was dynamite last night. I thoroughly enjoyed myself fully and got some insights and wisdom around it. And like I said, one more class. So that's me curating, being in flow. I was definitely in flow last night. Definitely just in the room, open it up. Hey y'all, what you doing? Welcome to session number 4, the Happier Now course, and off and running from there. I love this life that I get to live, right? I love this life of mine. Love this life of mine. I love this life of mine. I love this life of mine. Live as a cheerleader, cheering myself and cheering you right on to be the highest, truest, fullest version of yourself. Man, when we flow from that place, this is my version of this thing. And I'm writing some entries for a book that I'm going to be a part of next year. And I needed 12 entries. And I didn't realize that I needed 12 entries in advance. I thought I was going to be able to write those 12 entries throughout the year. Deadline is Friday, y'all. So I've been up all night writing those. I had only submitted one because I thought I just needed to submit one I thought I needed to submit one every month on the 15th. So I submitted my first one last month and was planning to submit my next one on the 15th this month. All of them do on the 15th this month. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Okay, we got it in us. We gonna make it do what it do. So I'll be writing those entries up until throughout Friday. I'm sure Friday late I'm gonna be doing an entry, but I'm gonna get them all in. You best to believe. I believe in doing what I'm supposed to do, and so I will meet my deadline. But that's in the flow. So I got 4 or 5 of them done last night. I'm in the flow. And but hey Ray, good morning. Good morning. It is hump day, isn't it? Oh, today is Amanda's birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to Amanda. Happy birthday to Amanda. Amanda's my daughter-in-law. Happy birthday, girl. And so we celebrate you. So we will be celebrating her today on her birthday. And so as we think about being in the flow, what is it like for you when you're in the flow? Like what are the things that you do, your ways of being? Oh, I know you're going to get them in and have extra if needed, right? Yes, ma'am. You're right about it. Thank you, Erica. You're right, Brian. And you know, got to start planning for what am I going to be 62? What 62 is going to look like. Am I going to be 62, right? Not 63. I'm 61. I was mixing that up. And when I kept writing 60. I'll be 62. Right. That's right. So anyway, 65. I'm 24. Okay. What was I going to say? So what is it? What would I see from you when you're in the flow? Right? What's your evidence of being in the flow? Right? Mine is that I'm just, we're happy birthday, Mandy. Enjoy your special day. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. So what is your conditions? Let's talk about that. What are the conditions that you need that help you to be in the flow? What are your conditions, right? I need exposure to content. I need content that's relevant. I need to be able to make connections with information. It needs to matter to me. It needs to be significant. Like I don't want content. I don't just want knowledge, information for the sake of information. I don't care about knowing a lot of stuff. I care about knowing the relevant stuff that matters for the purpose that I'm here in this universe. I care about that. So I need to know about God, right, Papa, our relationship to him. I need to know about the brain, the mind, the human, emotions, right? I need to know about relationships. I need to understand concepts and constructs, right? And interdynamics and interplay. Right? I need to understand change and transformation. What else? What else do I need to understand? Love, love, love. I need to understand love. I need to I need to be able to, um, you know, understand growth and development, all those kinds of things. So I need the understanding, and then I need opportunities to engage this. I need opportunities to learn and grow. I need opportunities to bring it forth, to manipulate it, to make it my own, and then to present it back to others. I am eternally grateful for this life that I get to live. I am beyond measure excited, excited, and intrigued by the possibilities that become available when I am in flow. Look, when I'm not in flow, I'm anxious, I'm second guessing, I'm questioning, things are disjointed, I don't feel good about what's happening. And I don't like that space. Like I just don't like that. I no. So I'll stay up all night if I have to get what I need. So that I'm not, so when it comes time for me to share, I'm not all over the place, making stuff up on the fly, shooting from the hip. I know a lot of stuff, so I can shoot from the hip, but I don't. I'm going to over prepare every time because I need to be available for the Holy Spirit to lead, guide, and direct me into all truth. And it can sound good, but I know if I've done my due diligence to honor standing up in front of the people I stand up in front of. And I'm not going to dishonor your space, your time, your energy, because I love you. I do. And I love me. And so I'm going to show up with the goods that Papa has, given me to share. Okay. Anyway, so what are your conditions for flow? Make sure you curate them so that you can honor yourself by showing up as the best version of yourself when it's time, that you can honor Papa and that you can honor the beloved. Okay. I love you, beloved. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, you and I, we gave up the right to not be amazing. We just don't have the right to not show up with our amazing selves, because we are. Have a fantastic day. Happy birthday, Mandy. See you shortly. Bye bye.